Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And let's talk Pokemon Go once again. So we knew we had a 2-day event coming up in the form of Community Day 2022. And like the other Community Days, it was on par with the lackluster Shiny event. I mean, I get it. They're like, look, you should have paid for the little events that we did or been present in the other ones, and we don't want to offset the effort by trainers during the year with allowing people to just rack up at the end of the year. It's just disappointing when some people, it's so unbalanced. Some people get like 20 shinies, and then others of us get 3. Yes, others of us get so few where it's like, why am I even playing? So they had that dollar event. They're nickel and diamond, like I keep saying in the last several videos. Money, but then they had this winter event that's going on. It's still ongoing. I believe it's like 4 parts. So that's cool right there. Let's pull up the game real quick. I may not show any gameplay. But what I did do that I was excited about was this. You had Scatterbug. I want to say the name correctly because it's easy to be scatterbrain and mix it up with other Pokemon, right? I was looking for this thing in the wild. None of y'all told me that it was not in the wild. I guess you assume as a YouTuber I should know these things, but I was looking for that thing in the wild and thought to myself, you know what? Because of the event and all these ice Pokemon, and then we had the fighting Pokemon, maybe that's why I can't find this thing anywhere. The silhouette's not showing up. I'm just at the wrong place at the wrong time as I'm live here catching a Scatterbug. You probably can't see that on your screen too well because it's got a greenish background as well, and the lighting is poor. I didn't realize, hey, you need to actually open your gifts and pin the locations and vice versa. So you open a gift, but when you send a gift, you can also pin. So pin both of those, and depending on where these gifts come from, you can get an encounter with Scatterbug. So we've got a pretty good one here, a 3-star. You can't really see that. I'm probably going to evolve it considering I have enough candy. I've got a bunch of rare candy that I could send through, and I'm going to do that. So we're in the evolve screen right now, and that's how this works. So it goes from Scatterbug to Spupa. So we've got Spupa in the decks now. I know it's poor lighting and you can't really see anything. I'll probably take screenshots of this and maybe in the next video showcase this off, because that's really not what we were here for. Oh, so you need 100. So let's actually, do I want to add 100 rare candy? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to add 100 for this 3-star. I don't really care. I'm not doing anything with those candies, and I just want to get it out of the way. I can keep doing this whole game. They want you to take advantage of pinning locations. The cool thing is you get these things from all over the world. There's different regions of them, right? And I showed that graphic off, but we're not really understanding how it fully works. But I wanted to mention it to you while it was fresh on my mind. So we did get Vivillon. And we've got a nice red, blue, yellow with white and black tips on it. Again, you can't really see that too well. You can kind of see it, but it's there because it's got a green background. Thank you, Niantic. The bugs have the green background, so they're not going to show up too well on screen. So we still got Keldeo as our buddy. I'm going to rock with him for a while longer because, well, you know, I'm trying to get to, you know, second heart with it and get more, you know, acclimated with those features, build that friendship up, and then I'll maybe switch to Vivillon. But we've got a second scatterbug already too, which was the first one that we got. It just wasn't as good as the one you just saw me evolve live here on camera. So that was pretty neat. So let's go into that research. It was very lackluster, the special research. It might be all the way here at the bottom. I'm not too sure. They've got a whole bunch of it here. I don't see it there, so maybe it's up at the top. A mythical discovery? Is that it? No, I think they're all labeled by the names that they had here. But we've got winter holiday timed research. So we've got to catch 15 ice-type Pokemon. So we've got 3 of them right here at my house. So let's try to get those out the way and see what that next step is. But the winter one you paid like $5 for, and then you had the regular one, which, you know, they give you 2 days to do this, but you really didn't need 2 days. You could have played just that 1 day whenever you could, so it's just a little wishy-washy. It's like the events where I really need 2 days, you shorten the time and make me drop everything to play around your schedule, Niantic. But on the other times where you're like, well, they're probably doing Christmas shopping and other thing, so we will give you 2 days here. And it's like, but there wasn't 2 days worth of stuff. Why did I pay for that? Like, if it was free, okay, you can give me a certain amount of time, and if I miss out, I miss out, right? But if I pay for it, you know, there should be plenty of stuff to justify me paying for it, and we did not get that with that December research. Now, again, you wanted the real deal, you had to go ahead and pay the $5. So Vanillite is back. That turns into Vanillish. This is also an Ice-type Pokemon, so those other Pokemon that were at my house despawn. But hey, we're back here getting part of the research done for the winter one and able to get the Ice-type there. So the Vanillite was cool. Let's see what the last part was out of 3 out of 4. It's a cast form. So maybe we put that in the video too. We probably could, just because really that could be a second video. I wanted to do a part 1 and a part 2, but it was just so lackluster that this is just all one video. So overall, the 3 that I got, I'm trying to remember what they were. I'll have to look into my shinies really quick, but before I do that, I'm happy for that Ice Cast form. Ice Cast form is pretty rare. This was a 3-star. Can't really evolve it. Let's see what the last thing was, because you got a Bomb to Snow Energy, Mega Energy, 50 of that. Then you got an Incubator, and it's Darumaka. The Galarian Darumaka is the reward here. It is what it is. The December dollar research did recycle itself, transferring a lot of Pokemon, catch the Community Day Pokemon. That did recycle a couple times, and you did get some items, excuse me. But it just felt run-of-the-mill. So 4 out of 4, here we are. Hatch an egg, catch 8 different ice species type, or species of ice type, catch 15 ice type Pokemon. So this expires in 12 days, and you get some kind of poses here. It looks like you get 2 poses and a Pokemon there. So we may not have that by the time I upload this video, which is fine. We'll talk about it in whatever video is after that. So, not even several days before Christmas, they have this Community Day for 2 days. So, it was pretty interesting to say the least. I was able to go to Ashboro Mall. Never been there before. And it's a better mall than here where I am, I will say that. It had everything that I needed. I had some last-minute Christmas gifts I needed to take care of, and I was able to walk around not only in Pokemon Go, but Pikmin Bloom, and get some of the researches done for both games. So I was pleased with that. I really like the Christmas lights and decorations that they put into the game. That is really cute. I give them props for that. They're just being really stingy with the shiny rate. They're being stingy with some of the items they give too. We've got some boxes that we'll talk about, so as soon as I stop catching Pokemon, we'll look at the shinies that I got and talk about these boxes to wrap up this video as I continue rambling. So Let's look into Pokemon. Let's type in shiny. I got Roggenrola, I got Sandshrew, and I got Zigzagoon. Those are the 3 that I got for that community day. So I did want another Zigzagoon. I never get tired of the shiny Sandshrew, the Galarian form. Roggenrola, hey, I'm not upset with that either. There was just a bunch more I wish I would have got in the process, but you know, I'd obviously pick shinies I don't have over shinies I've got, but you know, I'm not mad at what I got, if that makes sense. Not mad with that. So let's look into these boxes. Maybe they've gone away. It feels like they've added new ones. They've got this Community Day box, a Bronze box, Explorer box, Great box, Silver box, and Gold box. I'm not even going to talk about the other ones. The Silver one is where it's at. For $10 more, I could, 1,000 more coins, 10 American dollars. I could go ahead and grab that. 16 passes, 1 charge TM, 5 lucky eggs, and a fast TM. So that's really cool there, mainly for the 5 lucky eggs and the 16 passes. I think that that's worth it. For $13, you get all of that. So that's probably the one I'm going to grab. Maybe it goes away tonight. I'm not entirely sure. And I may not even have the room for it. Let me actually do that before I just, on a whim, buy more passes. I don't think I do have I definitely don't have the room for it. 16 of that and then 5 lucky eggs. I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff. And maybe I'll just buy that off camera. Y'all don't need to see me buy anything and waste y'all's time. But that's pretty much what was going on this community day. Let me know how many shinies you got. Did you enjoy it? Maybe you didn't. Fortunately, it wasn't super cold out when I was able to run my errands and do things. I was able to decorate my house, decorate my Christmas tree, and some decorations, so I was pleased as punch with all of that. So stay tuned for more. We're not done yet. We probably got a few more things that we can talk about coming soon. You know, there's still, even though that winter stuff is come and gone, is that truly the Christmas event? The community day? They've already announced the next community day. So next video we can talk about what Pokemon that is. And I will see you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out. Oh, before I'm out, don't forget to do your boys solid there. Subscribe, share, like, all of that jazz. And now I'm out. Captain Sensation!